Got an update from Thames Water, which is standard. They're routinely annual accounts that they published, and that's what's interesting. It's less the top lines than the question it raises. Sorry to return us to earthly matters of long-term decline and failure.
It's hard to beat good banter around the World Cup, but
we're going to give it a whirl. Than what this says about, frankly, about Andy Burnham and what he's going to do with the big challenges he's facing in government. He says he wants more control of the essentials of life. Doesn't get much more essential than water. Thames Water is the biggest water company in Britain. It is failing. Also, it is in deep, deep trouble. We get a bit of a picture of how deep that trouble is today from these accounts. Thames Water would like us to focus on the fact they've invested £2.7 billion in new infrastructure and in maintaining the water network, a record amount, they say. If we look under that number, however, it's continuing to burn cash. It's net cash outflow, that is money going out of the door, cash going before they borrow to fill the hole, is over £1 billion. And these accounts point out that it essentially has enough money to get to the end of the year. Why does this matter? Well, it's in talks with its creditors, the people who control about £20 billion of debt that the company is drowning in, to try and engineer a takeover. But just a few weeks ago, the Environment Secretary, the current one, said she didn't like the look of that deal. So this company is genuinely on the brink. And the question for Burnham, one of the many questions, is how serious is he really about having public control of assets like water companies? People hate the fact that water companies have polluted rivers while taking money out by shareholders. So is he serious about tipping this company into administration? Whichever way you look at it, whether it's a special administration regime or nationalisation, it will cost, at least in the short term, billions of pounds of exchequer money. So there's a real question here. We'll get a chance to hopefully hear from Thames Water later about where they see this going. But this is a crunch point and a real moment for Burnham.
But there's actually a bit of a balance here on this nationalisation debate, because, yes, if you want to suddenly decide that a company that's not a going concern is to be nationalised, the Exchequer has to buy it and pay a big amount of money. You could just let a company independently go bust.
You could let it go into administration.
It doesn't cost the Exchequer anything.
The point of privatising the water industry, the argument was that the rigours of private markets, capitalism would do the job.
Yeah,
the ultimate rigour is letting a company fail. And at the moment, the government currently is still saying it wants a market solution, which is this takeover engineered by the creditors. But what little we've heard from Andy Burnham has said he supports more public ownership. Yeah. And what that actually means in practice, it's going to be fascinating to see, and Thames is going to be a really early test case for him.